Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back at Vane. There's no real easy way to say this, so I'm gonna say it real quick here. By your guys' account, there's going to be some things that have changed, and that is because I tried to film an entire episode and discovered after the fact that it had not recorded anything at all. So there is some rather large changes that I'm going to show you. I'm just going to rapid fire show you them and explain what happened. So we went and got some solar panels, but unfortunately it was not recorded. It was supposed to be and wasn't. So we got 6 solar panels here. We do have to make another trip over there, so I'll still wind up showing you where they are, because I would like to grab, I think there's another 4 of them there, and we're still going to need them. We did a number on our van because we got raided by a horde, which was supposed to be recorded and wasn't. Seeing they did a number on our vehicle. Look at that, car chassis, 0%. Not looking good for the van. I think, in fact, if it takes another hit, we're screwed. So we're not going to be taking the van for a bit. We are going to pull the sleeping bag out of here. There we go. And I don't think we'll take these. We will throw those in the van. And I think we'll take this van. Hang on, that one's a little screwed up. Does this one have a key? There's no key in the ignition. Why is there no key in the ignition? That's just wrong. I think we need some metal scraps for that. That's okay. So a couple things have changed. While I was trying to record and failed, I wound up building the fabrication workbench, which is the 3rd tier workstation, and ultimately the one that you're aiming for. We also ran and grabbed a lonely sink, which we wound up throwing here because we already had one, and we found that while we were installing other ones. So this is the one that was laying around that we didn't know we had. Why is that making so much noise? Weird. We're having some audio issues there. Maybe if we walk away from that. Now the other thing, oh, is it still making noise? Yeah, it is. I will just have to try and bear with it. The other thing that I was explaining last time is I had gone back to the school to scrap some desks in the areas that we had already been in, and I got assaulted by a horde there too. We've gotten 2 hordes, and unfortunately neither one of them have actually been recorded. That horde, unfortunately, at the school wound up ending me because I got turned around and then surrounded, and well, we all know where that goes. We notarized it. The official how long could we make it ended at around 5 a.m. unfortunately off camera, and death by school horde. Side note, if I'd have smashed the window behind me, I could have climbed out of it. I panicked and I didn't think of that, and I died. But we're still going to continue to explore the world. The official part of the run is over. It's been notarized, but we're still going to keep going. We're going to keep exploring. And when we fire up the next round, and I'm sure there will be one, we're going to aim to do better, which I think that's the way to go. But yes, the official challenge part of how long can we last, that ended. We had our mulligan. We got to play it fair. So I will start this episode by cooking up some new food. There we go. Oh, they don't take very long at all. Nice. So we're in a bit of a pickle here, guys. We don't have a whole lot of food available to us. At least not food that will actually fill us up, and that's a problem. We don't have any raw meat. We got some vegetables. Wonder if we can cook that up. Maybe. Do some roasted corn. And we did go and get the other day we wound up getting some appliances, which is good. We finished that up. We still need to finish that up by getting a washer and a dryer. So we're going to do that too. We're going to do that today. I know where some are. I've been trying to avoid just going and grabbing it, but we're going to need them right away, because I'm pretty sure one of the reasons that we might be attracting hordes is the fact that we're not exactly clean. So we're going to do that. Alright, well, we're not quite full yet, but that's okay. So what are we doing today exactly? Well, we are going to get the washer and dryer. We are also going to try, right, we need some scrap metal. I think it's iron scrap that we need. Create a key, okay? And we don't know where this other car key came from or where it goes, so we're just going to leave it right here, and we'll figure that out later. Do we have a towel? Did we grab one of those? We did. Alright. We're going to throw one of these towels in here. Oh, we got some in here. Alright. Now, let's just give our truck a look under the hood, see? Yeah, this one's in pretty good shape. Alright. We're going to get into the truck. Oh, look at that. It purrs like a kitten. And we're off. Now, I do know where a set of washer and dryer are. They're not actually all that far from us. So we're going to grab those, and that will be, I think, the last pieces of appliances that we actually need. Holy crap. You know what? We're going to clean up this road a bit. Hey, stop it. Where did we even come from, legitimately? Hey, what is that? Bulletproof vest. I'll take that all day. So what we're basically doing here is trying to avoid spawning another horde. If you don't clean up the bodies, you will spawn hordes. And we're trying to avoid that because we've spawned a couple of them and... Really? There. That should prevent any hordes from spawning on account of the bodies. Get rid of these last couple. Why am I in so much darn pain? Alright, onwards. We're going to have a couple of things that we got to clean up like that. So, do you see that? He just threw himself in our truck. Rude. We're going to go in there at some point where we're actually going to use those cars to level up our electrical. But maybe we'll do that on the way home. Because all it is you go in, you hotwire every car on the lot. This is the location I was talking about. I don't think we've been here yet. No, we haven't. Which is fine. Hey, lady. I think it's a lady. Come on down here. Let's play a game. Let's play woodcutter. I win. There's somebody in here. Hey, buddy. The bar is closed, right? Get out of here. There we go. This is also a walk-in freezer. So this is another location. This is usually touted as the best location in the game, by the way. We're not playing here because everybody else plays here. And what kind of challenge is that? What kind of fun is that? We can't move that one. Well, that would actually explain a lot. Oh, we're overly hydrated. That's not good. Basmati rice. Excellent. And very encumbered. Why are we encumbered? Are we not? We're wearing that stuff. A riot helmet. Riot bulletproof vest is actually better. So kegs carry an awful lot of fluids. And that's why we're collecting them. There's zombies up there. And we'll get to that in a second. But right now we're going to carefully place these kegs in the back because we don't want to lose them. That would be exceedingly bad. There we go. There should be a switch. No, maybe not. Another wall-mounted TV. We can come back here for that later. I don't think we need it right now, though. Definitely not what we're after today. Lighter. Shampoo bottle, I'll take that. Compression bandage. Toothpaste, I don't think we need that. Compression bandage. There we go. Some light. Books, some painkillers. Lighter. I see you. Even though it is dark. I can see you. There. No towels. That was pretty uneventful. But the trophy we're looking for, a globe of the earth. I'll take that. Preserve knowledge for those that come after. Sure, why not? Alright. You stroll. Sweet. Cigarettes. Antidepressants. Oh, nice! I have no idea what that even is, but that's kind of cool. Alright. We're going to move this all the way to the top of the stairs. There we go. Comic book. Antidepressants. Very nice. We're going to move this as well. We may not wind up taking this right away, but we are going to move it. Bagels. Sugar bag. Ranch bottle. Strawberry donut. Chocolate chip cookie, a rotten bagel, don't want that. Hog food, vegetable broth. We're just going to go ahead and eat that now. And herring. Well, we'll take that. Real life, I'm not really a fan of... Uh-oh. We're chockered. That's okay, though. There we go. Now we can move again, guys. We'll take the waffles. I'm just going to go ahead and eat the ice cream, I think. We got a bit of a stomach ache for that, but that is okay. I can't learn the dining room table, but we can learn the dining room chairs. You know what? I'm almost tempted to grab that, but paper scrap. So I promised you we were here for the laundry stuff, and here they are. Okay, and nothing in there, meaning we can move them. There's the washer, and there is the dryer. Sure, why not? We'll take both of those, just for some variety. Alright, so the first thing we're going to grab is the weapons case, because we're going to lay that flat in the bed of the truck, which is probably the only way we get to take that with us this time. Alright, let's lay that right there. Actually, let's see if we can turn it. And then we grab, sure, we'll grab the washing machine. We grab this thing. I don't care about you. You're going to do you things, and I'm going to do me things. Now, it's a good thing we're not going very far with these, because the honest truth is I have no idea how well that's going to work. Now, we should, in theory, be able to get back with all of these. And if we wind up losing some of them, we're going to reload and try again. You see that? We're way overloaded. I wish we had the van, but unfortunately, I'm pretty sure if it takes another hit, it's going to blow up. So, this is where we save the game and pray that the gods still love us. RNGesus, please be merciful. The thing we need to be extra careful of is part of this dryer is hanging out the back. Why are we... You know what? This could be a direct result of having too much weight. Let's see if this fixes it. It does. So, we'll leave those there. We'll come back for them in a second. That would have taken us forever. Alright, so just like last time, we put that there. Except I think we put these over here, don't we? We're going to take the food. We're going to drop the food in the freezer. I'll sort that stuff off camera. We don't need to be doing that right now. The important thing is that all of the food in question has made it in some respect to the freezer that it is supposed to be going to. That will go there. And just make sure we closed all the doors. That's closed. Yeah, that one's closed too. Perfect. Close that. I discovered something interesting. I don't know if it's helpful, but you can place a utility cabinet in one of those campers. We were kitting out the camper as much as we could, and we discovered that you can in fact place a cabinet there, which begs the question, does that mean you have a mobile no spawn area? It's a valid question, I think. It's one that we'll have to try at some point. But both that vehicle and the panel van are basically screwed beyond reason right now. So we're going to have to fix them up and come back and repair it, or come back with some parts. Speaking of which, that brings me to the next thing that we'll have to do, which is get some hydraulic tools, specifically hydraulic cutting tools, because hydraulic cutting tools will allow us to take out car chassis and replace them. And we're not going to be getting too far if we don't have something that can do that. So, oh good, this thing can actually go in the truck if we can line it up. There we go. What do you mean? I honestly don't care too much about the cabinet. I just want to get it. I just want to get the dryer back to where we're going to be going. Alright, we're going to move the dryer. And this will move into the main area where we're sleeping. Because that could be our closet. That'll be good, I think. And so we'll put this stuff away. Let's see if we can't get this to stop making noise. There. Alright. So I think at this point we have all the appliances that we need. So it's just a matter of going out, getting those couple tools that we're going to need. And we could start really focusing on base building, which is the next big thing for us here. To do that, we're going to need to go somewhere up around here. Before we go too far, and before I forget, I'll show you where we got those solar panels. We will likely be coming back to get more of them, because there is still some here. However, this is where we got raided. Look at all those bodies. So they're out back here, right? There's currently 4 of them here. But we don't need any of them right now. So we're going to leave them here because if we start moving them, they'll start to decay. And you want them to stay in one piece. I don't know if they decay even if we don't pick them up, but there's a chance they don't. In any event, we'll probably wind up grabbing a couple of them sooner or later. It just kind of depends. And where are we? I think we want to go on this road right here. So we need to go right and then take our next left. And I think that's the road we'll need to be on. All these bodies, by the way, these are all from the unfortunate circumstance that was, I know, to be on this other side of the school. So there's a town called the wastewater treatment or something like that. usually has some hydraulics inside there. So we're going to check there, and if we don't find anything there, there is another place that I've found hydraulics in the past, though I can't promise there will be any there. It's just the only places I've ever found them. You know, industrial sites and all, makes sense that you would have some of those there. What is this? What? No. How did we go so far? Oh, I see. Nice. Wait, what is this? So this then. What is this? I don't know. Maybe a baseball diamond? Looked like there was a baseball cage there. Whatever. Alright. You yell at me. Might be up here. That actually might be it right there. We're gonna find out. Stop? No. This means go. What are we entering? Waste transfer station. This is not it. This is a good place to be if you need certain things, but not what we're after. Alright. Stop. No. I don't want to, and you can't make me. Might be this next road up here. Sparkle, what does that say? Sparkle something or other. I can't read it. Here it is, because I recognize that water source. Anamora wastewater plant. Now guys, you can usually get a handful of schematics here as well, so I recommend coming here as soon as you can. We're just going to double up on our experience. That seems like the play. There we go. Morning is breaking. Somebody fix it. Oh my goodness! We got a bike, guys. So we got a little scooter bike thing. Oh, that makes me happy for no reason. We'll bring a car that we don't even care about up here, and we'll come get the bike later. There we go. And access granted. So when you find locked tool chests and stuff, that's what you want to be checking for. Checking those for the schematics and stuff. That's your most likely place to find them. Cooking oil and marmalade. And yes. Nice. Makeshift splint. Excellent. That will be a boon, I'm sure. All these things are locked. Now, these boxes in the back are where you're likeliest to find the hydraulic driver. That's great. Portable welder. Hell, pliers. Hell, I'll take all that. All day. Rubber scrap. Yeah, I don't need any of those. Welding wire, grinding blade, soldering irons. Just watch, since I'm actually recording this one and this is a playthrough series, we're not going to find any other hydraulic stuff here. Heavy-duty lithium batteries, though. We'll take those. Grinder blades. Not doing so well on the hydraulics, though. Take the scissors. Hydraulic cutters, guys. There we go. What did I tell you? This station is awesome. Of course, the hydraulic cutter is not in great shape, but, well, we have one. And one is really all you need. Lithium battery, nail gun, heavy bolts. We'll take all that. Now, from here, we could actually throw some of these switches, I think, and turn off the water to certain locations. We don't want to do that, but you could. I think that comes into play more in multiplayer, where you're playing counter-operative. But, as far as I know, we now have every tool we could ever need. Ooh, building backup generator. No, we can't move that. That's unfortunate. There we go. Nice. We got the bike all pulled out. It's ready to go. When we get some time and some materials and stuff, we will come back and we will get that. Check the mailboxes, see what people were getting. 45 ACP rounds. I'll take that. So now that we have hydraulic cutters, we can actually take chassis out of vehicles, and that means we can fix our truck, we can fix our camper, we can do a whole bunch of stuff, and that'll be great because we kind of need them. Most of the places you're going to want to go are going to have a handful of vehicles attached to them, and you're going to want to take the parts out of those vehicles because you can repair those parts, and also you can craft new ones if you get the schematics, get that lucky. But if you can't get that lucky, you can repair them at the repair bench. And that's important. We're actually going to pull in here. Lady, come on. Get off of my ride. Stop it. Crap. I think I got to actually... Oh, I don't have any. That's not good. Seems like this place might actually have a walk-in freezer as well. So this is another good place, apparently, that we could set up shop in a future playthrough. And this one has its own unique stuff. Hey, lady! Bugger off! Hey, what the Okay, come on. Two-step explanation for you. Apparently my axe broke. Now, can we please pick this lock? Thank you. Oh my god, I found some. Applied to the wound. Awfully lucky with the soda and stuff, but not so much with the food. Think we might have to start farming here right away. I probably should have started that already, to be honest, but give me that. Nothing left in here. As you can see, it is totally possible to use your fists to get things done if in a pinch. It's actually almost easier. That's a mini cooler. Give us all the canned stuff. All the bits. That's what I was looking for. That's the ticket. A food warmer is absolutely optional. However, I like it over the microwave because it takes way less power to run. I do like the fact that you could display the things on the shelf, but it would be nice if you could just open the shelf and take whatever's on that section. Be way easier than trying to target everything individually in a lot of cases. Oh boy, so much food. I swear, we might actually wind up running out of room. Problem with all these foods that we're picking up is most of them are snack foods. And we're outie. Oops, not bad. No. Alright. That is some premium loot. We got really lucky out there today. Feels good. We got a lot done today. So guys, like I said, we're going to continue to explore the world, but the official part of the run is done. I do apologize for the fact that it ended off screen, because that was not the way I wanted it. I didn't think we were going to run into anything substantial. Just trying to get some desks scrapped. So that is my fault, and I apologize for that. But it is what it is. It all happened so fast I couldn't even really respond to it. So I do apologize. I don't know what to say. I do regret it. I have regrets. But one of the regrets is not continuing this particular playthrough because I'm having fun with this, and I hope you are too. And if you are having fun with this, a great way to show me that is some likes or some subscribes, right? Just lets me know that you guys are enjoying what we're doing. Again, I will place all of these off screen. I won't torture you with that, but we're gonna wrap it here for the day. Next time, now that we have some of the good tools, we're going to go out, we're gonna get spare parts for the cars. We're probably gonna do a little bit of leveling for our electrical, and we're gonna try to get to the point where we can start building water collectors, because there's something that we need for that, and I don't remember what it is, but I remember that we don't have it. So that will be the next challenge on our list, and we're going to start building into that. We're also going to finish the walls around our base, and I am going to put some time into trying to figure out how to change the do not spawn zone around my workbench, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, sitting in here for days at a time or whatever and not having any zombies spawn is just, it's kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna put some work in, or I'm going to make the attempt to figure out how to change that, because the no spawn on our cabinet's huge. So I don't know how to fix that, but I'm gonna try and fix it. And then if I do figure it out, I will quickly fix it here in game so that you guys know how to fix it too. Alright, but until then, take it easy. I will see you in the next video. Don't let the zombies bite. And we'll see you next time. Y'all take care.